và trả lời các câu hỏi liên quan tới visa định cư. Trong quá trình làm việc của mình khá là lâu á, thì mình thấy rất nhiều sinh viên khi mà chuẩn bị cho hành trình định cư, các bạn thường mắc một lỗi khá là phổ biến. Các bạn có đoán được đây là lỗi gì không ạ? Vâng, 70 đến 80% các bạn du học sinh khi đến tư vấn với các tư vấn di trú và tư vấn du học, hầu hết các bạn đều khá mơ hồ về các bước cần phải chuẩn bị cho hành trình định cư. Và sự mơ hồ như thế thì sẽ dẫn tới những điều gì? Thông thường các bạn sẽ cảm thấy chần chừ và hoài nghi về khả năng xin PR của mình là điều đầu tiên. Thứ hai là sẽ dẫn tới những sai lầm trong quyết định làm hồ sơ xin thường trú nhân. Ví dụ như các bạn chọn học sai khóa học hoặc các bạn thiếu sự chuẩn bị cho hồ sơ xét kỹ năng tay nghề. Điều đó dẫn tới việc các bạn sẽ bỏ lỡ những thời cơ vàng để nộp hồ sơ xin thường trú nhân, làm hành trình xin thường trú nhân của mình bị chậm trễ hoặc là không thành công. Chính vì vậy, ngày hôm nay mình tổ chức webinar này để chia sẻ những thông tin cốt lõi nhất nhằm cung cấp cho các bạn một kim chỉ nam giúp các bạn có định hướng cho hành trình định cư của mình. Nội dung chính của webinar hôm nay của mình sẽ gồm các phần như sau. Thứ nhất là các lộ trình từ sinh viên tới thường trú nhân. Các bạn sẽ phải đặc biệt chú ý phần này bởi vì các bạn cần phải xem hồ sơ của mình có cái background như thế nào và mình sẽ phù hợp với lộ trình như thế nào để hướng tới thường trú nhân. Phần thứ hai mình sẽ chia sẻ về các khóa học hướng tới PR. Thì mình sẽ tách ra làm hai nhóm khóa học Fast Track và nhóm khóa học có độ an toàn cao về khả năng xin PR. Phần thứ ba bên công ty mình sẽ chia sẻ các nội dung về xét kỹ năng tay nghề và cập nhật về điểm cho visa 189 gần nhất cho những nhóm ngành nghề phổ biến. Tiếp theo là các chia sẻ nhanh về các chương trình promotion cho các bạn tham gia hội thảo ngày hôm nay và cuối cùng là phần Q&A. Nếu mà các bạn cố gắng có thể ở đến phần Q&A thì các bạn sẽ nghe được rất là nhiều câu hỏi từ những bạn khác và mình có thể biết đâu đó cũng là cái câu hỏi của mình mà mình không có để ý đến. Nếu như các bạn có câu hỏi nào thì các bạn vui lòng cứ chat mà gửi vô phần chat, sau đó team mình sẽ trả lời sau phần thuyết trình. Thông thường thì hầu hết các sinh viên các bạn khi mà đến với Úc thì đến với visa sinh viên đầu tiên là sẽ đi với visa sinh viên. Và khi mà đến với visa sinh viên như thế thì bối cảnh của mỗi bạn khác nhau. Có người thì độ tuổi như thế này, có người thì có kinh nghiệm làm việc nhiều năm ở Việt Nam hoặc ở nước ngoài. Có bạn thì học ở bang New South Wales, có bạn thì học ở bang Nam Úc hoặc là bang Tây Úc. Có bạn thì mình học ngành này, có bạn thì học ngành kia. Thì với mỗi bạn có một cái bối cảnh khác nhau như thế thì lộ trình của các bạn ít nhiều sẽ khác biệt với người khác. Nhưng mà trong quá trình làm việc á, mình đúc kết lại 4 nhóm lộ trình chính như sau. Thứ nhất là lộ trình dành cho các bạn từ student visa mình tới visa 485. Lộ trình đầu tiên là lộ trình lý tưởng nhất đối với hầu hết sinh viên. Nói chung là ai cũng muốn theo lộ trình này hết á. Tuy nhiên, ai sẽ là người phù hợp với lộ trình đầu tiên? Thông thường những người phù hợp với lộ trình đầu tiên này sẽ là những bạn có khả năng đáp ứng các tiêu chí cao nhất trong thang điểm xin PR. Thông thường các bạn đấy sẽ có cái độ tuổi từ 25 đến 33. Khả năng điểm Anh văn PT của các bạn ấy rất là cao. Ví dụ như PT 79 đều các bên hoặc là IELTS 8.0 đều các bên. Thậm chí có những bạn đã có kinh nghiệm làm việc cho ngành nghề định cư đó ở trên 3 năm ở Việt Nam hoặc ở nước ngoài. Các bạn ấy học ở các cái vùng regional và thậm chí có những bạn độc thân hoặc là có những bạn mà người phối ngẫu của các bạn ấy cũng đạt các cái tiêu chí để có được thang điểm cao nhất. Những bạn này khi mà kết thúc khóa học thì thường là điểm định cư của các bạn ấy rất là cao. Theo đó thì cái thời gian mà hướng tới PR của các bạn ấy sẽ rất là nhanh. Và ai cũng mong muốn điều này. Cho nên các bạn có thể tư vấn để xem mình có thể đáp ứng các cái tiêu chí nâng điểm lên hay không và làm thế nào để nâng được điểm số định cư của mình. Đối với lộ trình thứ hai, lộ trình này thì mình thấy khá nhiều bạn cũng đi theo. Từ student visa các bạn chuyển sang visa 485. Đơn giản vì các bạn có cái thường những bạn này sẽ là những người mà mong muốn đi làm càng sớm càng tốt để mình có được thu nhập. Và đối với nhóm mà có visa 485 mà lựa chọn đi học một khóa trên visa 485, mình sẽ chia ra làm hai nhánh. Nhánh thứ nhất là các bạn có visa 485 chỉ trong thời gian 2 năm thôi. Thì những bạn này mình thường khuyến khích các bạn chọn những khóa học như sau này. Mình có thể cân nhắc chọn khóa học về Enrolled Nurse. Khóa học này có những trường chỉ yêu cầu các bạn học trong vòng 1 năm rưỡi thôi và là khóa học được công nhận, giúp cho các bạn sau khi tốt nghiệp làm được hồ sơ xét kỹ năng tay nghề ngay sau khi hoàn thành xong khóa học. Và theo đó các bạn vẫn còn thời gian nửa năm của visa 485 để nộp cho hồ sơ PR. Nhánh thứ hai là các bạn học ở vùng regional. Các bạn có visa 485 với thời gian ở lại tạm thời lên tới 3 năm, rất là dài đúng không ạ? Thì nhóm này các bạn cực kỳ may mắn bởi vì với 3 năm của visa 485, các bạn có rất nhiều lựa chọn học trên visa 485. Bởi vì visa 485 cho phép các bạn học online này, có thể là học part-time cũng được. Thì khi mà các bạn chọn các khóa học, nếu mà các bạn có 3 năm như thế thì mình cố gắng mình chọn các khóa học sao cho thời gian học và thời gian làm xét kỹ năng tay nghề chỉ trong vòng 1 năm rưỡi đến 2 năm thôi. Thì sau đấy cái khung thời gian còn lại của visa 485 vẫn còn tương đối dài để cho các bạn nộp các cái hồ sơ xin PR. Đó. Lộ trình thứ hai này thì mình cũng khuyến khích các bạn nên có tư vấn để mình xem khóa học nào phù hợp với khả năng Anh văn của mình, phù hợp với khả năng tài chính của mình, và mình biết được những bang nào phù hợp cho cái ngành nghề mà mình tính mình học để mình xin PR sau này. Tiếp theo mình sẽ sang lộ trình thứ ba. Lộ trình thứ ba là lộ trình cực kỳ phổ biến. Các bạn có biết tại sao không ạ? Lộ trình này cực kỳ phổ biến bởi vì có rất nhiều du học sinh bị hạn chế về độ tuổi, hoặc ngành học đầu tiên của các bạn ấy không đủ điều kiện để xin PR, hoặc là không nằm trong list để xin PR. Cho nên các bạn cần phải học khóa học tiếp theo. Khóa học tiếp theo của các bạn có thể là khóa học thạc sĩ này, cũng có thể là khóa học cử nhân, hoặc cũng có thể là các khóa học nghề. Điều này không có giới hạn. Quan trọng là các bạn cần phải đến tư vấn sớm để xem cái khóa học nào phù hợp với mình. Mức học phí khoảng bao nhiêu, khả năng tài chính của mình có lo được không, điều kiện đầu vào ra sao, hồ sơ tài chính em cần chuẩn bị cái gì để đáp ứng được các tiêu chí xét của bên di trú, tăng khả năng thành công visa cho mình. Và cuối cùng là mình biết được khả năng xin PR cho những ngành nghề đó ở những bang nào sẽ tốt hơn. Chính vì vậy, đối với lộ trình này, các bạn đa phần các bạn sẽ phải có một cái sự chuẩn bị tương đối sớm để sau đấy cái lựa chọn học thứ hai này của mình nó giúp cho mình tối ưu hóa cơ hội xin PR. Và khi mà các bạn chọn các khóa học thì mình có thể đưa ra một số lựa chọn. Ví dụ như bạn nào mà muốn học lên thạc sĩ thì mình có thể chọn học thạc sĩ về điều dưỡng này, thạc sĩ về sư phạm trung học này, thạc sĩ về social work này, hoặc là thạc sĩ về occupational therapy. Có những khóa học không có yêu cầu các bạn có background liên quan để học chương trình thạc sĩ 2 năm này. Còn nếu như các bạn cần một cái khóa học tương đối dài để cái độ tuổi của các bạn nó vừa đủ đến 25 tuổi, các bạn có thể học một cái khóa cử nhân cho một ngành nghề khác hướng tới PR. Hoặc là thậm chí bạn nào tài chính không đủ mạnh thì mình có thể cân nhắc các khóa học nghề, mà mình biết có những khóa học nghề học phí chỉ khoảng tầm 10, 12, 15 ngàn đô Úc 1 năm. Như vậy đây là một lựa chọn mà các bạn cần phải tư vấn càng sớm càng tốt để có sự chuẩn bị cho kỹ lưỡng đối với hồ sơ của mình. Tiếp theo thì mình sang lộ trình thứ tư là các bạn từ student visa tới thẳng thường trú nhân. Thực ra thì lộ trình này tương đối là hiếm và mình sẽ không có chia sẻ quá sâu. Tuy nhiên là mình cũng đưa ra hai nhánh như sau. Thứ nhất là nhóm các bạn thường theo những ngành nghề ví dụ như IT hoặc engineer, các bạn ấy đã có khả năng làm hồ sơ xét kỹ năng tay nghề trước khi đăng ký khóa học ở bên Úc, hoặc là trong thời gian đang học ở bên Úc. Khi mà các bạn ấy làm xong xét kỹ năng tay nghề, thậm chí đang có student visa, các bạn hoàn toàn có thể nộp cho các visa PR khác nhau, tùy vào khả năng hồ sơ của mình phù hợp với loại visa nào. Một nhánh thứ hai là nhánh các bạn đi một cái khóa học package tương đối dài, từ một chứng chỉ nghề lên một chương trình cao đẳng, rồi lên chương trình cao hơn là chương trình cử nhân. Một cái lộ trình dài như thế có thể học trong vòng 4 năm rưỡi. Thì Khi mà các bạn hoàn thành một cái khóa chứng chỉ nghề, các bạn có thể nộp hồ sơ xét kỹ năng tay nghề ngay sau khi hoàn thành xong cái chứng chỉ nghề này. Và khi mà hoàn thành xong xét kỹ năng tay nghề, có thể các bạn vẫn đang dưới student visa, thì các bạn sẽ nộp được luôn các loại visa PR khác nhau. Như vậy là với 4 lộ trình này, mình hy vọng là dừng ở đây thì các bạn đã đâu đó hình dung được là background hồ sơ của mình như vậy. Vậy thì mình có thể phù hợp được với lộ trình nào rồi, đúng không ạ? Nếu như ngoài ra mình cũng thấy cũng có thể có bạn đang đưa ra câu hỏi là vậy thì mình nên chọn ngành học nào để xin PR. Vậy thì mình sẽ sang phần tiếp theo. Phần tiếp theo là các khóa học fast track hướng tới PR. Thì các khóa học này thông thường có thời gian học trong vòng 1 năm đến 1 năm rưỡi, với mức học phí dao động từ 10.000 đến 20.000 đô Úc một năm, tương đối là phù hợp với ngân sách của các bạn du học sinh. Nhưng mà mình sẽ nên học các khóa học nào, đúng không? Các bạn nhìn hình chắc cũng hình dung ra được phần nào rồi. Thì sẽ có 2 nhóm khóa học. Nhóm các khóa học về ngành nghề xây dựng, ví dụ như các bạn học các chứng chỉ 3 về thợ mộc, thợ sơn, thợ xây, thợ hàn, thợ ốp lát, thì nhóm các ngành thợ này các bạn có thể học trong vòng 1 năm, 1 năm rưỡi, và thường phù hợp với các bạn nam giới hơn. Và đây có thể là tin vui đối với các bạn nam, bởi vì là một khi các ngành nghề chỉ phù hợp với nam giới thì các bạn có thể giảm được 50% mức độ cạnh tranh của ngành nghề này khi mà xin PR, đúng không? Và có một điểm các bạn cần phải lưu ý là điểm cho visa 189 của nhóm ngành thợ này chỉ ở mức 65 điểm gần nhất. Đó là mức điểm rất là thấp để mà xin PR. Còn đối với các bạn nữ, nếu mà mình quan tâm một cái chứng chỉ nghề trong mảng ngành nghề xây dựng, thì mình nghĩ là cái khóa học về painting, về thợ sơn á, sẽ phù hợp với các bạn hơn. Hoặc các bạn có thể cân nhắc học chương trình về Enrolled Nurse với thời gian trong vòng 1 năm rưỡi. Và ngoài ra cũng có một khóa học rất là trendy hiện nay là khóa học về Early Childhood Teaching, chỉ trong vòng 1 năm, dành cho các bạn hoàn thành một cái bằng cử nhân. Tuy nhiên là 1 2 ngày gần đây thì có những thông tin không có được tích cực lắm về ngành nghề Early Childhood Teaching, cho nên mình sẽ không có đưa thông tin chi tiết về ngành nghề này vào thời điểm này. Mà muốn để xem tình hình ra sao đã, thì chúng ta có thể xem mình có thể đi tiếp với nhóm giáo viên mầm non hay không. Và với các bạn chọn học những khóa này, các bạn có thể chọn học trên visa 485 hoặc chọn học trên visa 500. Nếu chọn học trên visa 485 thì cái nhóm khóa học về xây dựng các bạn có thể rút ngắn học trong vòng 1 năm. Còn đối với các bạn mà theo visa 500 thì mình khuyến khích các bạn là mình sẽ đăng ký theo bộ khóa học, chứ không học một bằng lẻ những khóa này. Một bộ khóa học như thế thì sẽ giúp cho các bạn có khả năng xin được visa ở lại Úc tạm thời, có thể là 1 năm rưỡi, có thể 2 năm, có thể 3 năm, tùy vào việc các bạn học ngành nghề gì, học bậc học nào và học ở bang nào. Tuy nhiên mình thấy trong quá trình tư vấn của mình ý, thì cũng có những bạn là các bạn ý không có thích học về xây dựng, và các bạn ấy muốn mình tư vấn thêm cho các bạn ấy các cái lựa chọn khác. Thì ok, các bạn sẽ sang những cái lựa chọn mà mình gọi là các khóa học có độ an toàn cao về PR. Vậy tại sao mình gọi đây là nhóm các khóa học có độ an toàn cao? Các khóa học mà có độ an toàn cao á, là những cái khóa ví dụ như học về social work này, học về các nhóm ngành sức khỏe, ví dụ như là học về điều dưỡng, nursing, hoặc là học về occupational therapy, trị liệu vận động, hoặc là học về sư phạm, ví dụ như sư phạm trung học, secondary teaching, hoặc là các bạn có thể học về kỹ sư, hoặc là học về community service. Thì tại sao mình gọi nhóm này là nhóm có độ an toàn cao? Bởi vì mình làm trong ngành nghề này cũng được 10 năm rồi, mà từ những cái ngày đầu tiên vô ngành nghề á đã thấy ở những ngành nghề này thuộc nhóm ngành nghề định cư của Úc rồi. Cho nên sau 10 năm vẫn thấy nằm trong danh sách, thì mình tự tin để chia sẻ với các bạn những cái thông tin về nhóm ngành nghề này, nó giúp cho các bạn tăng được khả năng xin PR so với đa số những ngành nghề khác. Và thông thường để có được cơ hội công việc và hoàn thành được bằng cấp của những ngành nghề này thì các bạn có thể chọn học chương trình cử nhân hoặc là chương trình thạc sĩ với thời gian học từ 2 năm cho tới 4 năm, tùy vào việc các bạn học ngành gì và học bậc học nào. Và mức học phí thì mình sẽ đưa ra cái nhóm học phí ở mức trung bình thôi, bởi vì mình biết có những trường mức học phí thậm chí cao hơn, nhưng mà mình sinh viên, mình du học sinh thì mình sẽ chỉ tập trung vào những cái trường học mà có thể offer cho mình mức học phí vừa phải. Thì mình có những lựa chọn trường mà học phí dao động từ 22.000 đô Úc cho tới 35.000 đô Úc mỗi năm học. Tùy thuộc vào việc các bạn chịu học ở trường nào, ở ngành nào và bậc học nào. Việc chọn các khóa học là một cái bước quan trọng vô cùng ngay từ trong 3 bước của hành trình định cư. Hành trình định cư của các bạn có bước đầu tiên là chọn khóa học, bước thứ hai là xét kỹ năng tay nghề và bước thứ ba là nộp hồ sơ cho các loại visa PR khác nhau. Thì đối với việc chọn khóa học mình cần phải nghiên cứu kỹ lưỡng, chọn sao cho phù hợp với mục tiêu định cư, đồng thời đâu đó cũng phải phù hợp với khả năng mà làm việc của mình, ví dụ như là phù hợp với độ tuổi, phù hợp với khả năng Anh văn, rồi phù hợp về việc viết thư giải trình trở về Việt Nam làm việc ra sao nữa. Đó, cho nên đây là cái bước rất là quan trọng, nhưng một bước tiếp theo quan trọng không kém là các bạn cần phải làm hồ sơ xét kỹ năng tay nghề sau khi hoàn thành các khóa học này. Thì ở phần xét kỹ năng tay nghề, team của mình là bạn Nazim sẽ chia sẻ các thông tin để các bạn hiểu được những thông tin quan trọng nhất cho cái công việc này. Và Nazim, now is your part about skill assessment. Yeah.
I'll share my screen.
Yeah, it's okay. Trong thời gian chờ Nazim share màn hình thì các bạn có câu hỏi nào về các loại visa PR hoặc là về khu vực nào mình nên học ngành nào, hoặc là có bất cứ băn khoăn gì về các khóa học, các bạn gửi câu hỏi vô phần chat. Team mình sẽ trả lời cho các bạn sau phần chia sẻ hôm nay. I just sharing with a client that you keep sharing the screen, and if the student have any question, they will leave the message in the chat box.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I stop it.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So I'll be talking about skill assessment pathway from some popular courses. So I think Juan has explained you about the course entry requirements, fees, and everything. So I'll be taking it on from here about the skill assessment. So the first one we'll discuss is the nursing one. So basically the body that assesses the nursing is ANMAC. Their fees is very reasonable at $395. They take around 2 months to assess currently from our recent experience. And the documents requirement for them is just passport, qualification documents, and your certificate of registration. Uh, so this one is for registered nurse and enrolled nurse as well. So the requirements are same. Moving on to another popular course, which is the social work. So the body that assesses social work is AASW. Their fees is $452. Processing time is around 1 month. For English requirement, you need to score 7 each in IELTS academic to get the skill assessment. For some people who do struggle with the IELTS, there's another option where you can take PT, get 65 each. For that, you can assess your degree as a community worker from Community Workers Association Australia. So for that, you can apply for 190 and 491 visa. You don't have 189 option. With social work assessment, you'll have all the options open, plus the point score required is very low. So it's highly recommended that you do try IELTS once, but if you can't, yeah, you can go the other way as well. The documents required are obviously passport qualification and your English scorecard. Now moving on to teaching. So teaching, the most popular course right now is the early childhood one. So we'll be talking about that. So the assessing body for that is ACEQA, ACECQA. Their fee is $1,100. The processing time right now is slightly more than 2 months because the number of applicants applying is a lot more. due to the grad dip ECT pass out and everything. There is no English requirement, there is no work experience requirement. So it's a very good occupation for anyone who has done a course that doesn't lead to PR, is on a 485. So they could contact Juan and enroll for a graduate diploma of early childhood. Uh, the documents required for the assessment is just the passport and your qualification document. That's all. And I'll also touch on the secondary teaching. So if you have done that one, the assessing body is AITSL. The only other requirement is the English one, where they need 8877 IELTS, unless you have done 4-year education in Australia. So in that case, you can get exemption from that English requirement. Moving on to another popular field, which is the trade course. So trade course in building and construction industry are very popular right now because they are in high demand. The PR in them comes at 65 points for most of the occupations. Uh, so the assessing body for them is TRA Australia. Like the fees is in 4 stages. So the assessment process is 4-step process for them. The first one, PSA. So as soon as you finish your qualification, you can apply for this. The second step is job ready employment. For that, as soon as you find the employment in your field, you can apply for the step 2. Then there is a job ready workplace assessment that happens 6 months after you finish your job. After that, there'll be an assessor who will come and see how you work and then advise you whether you qualify for the occupation or no. And finally, there is a job ready final assessment. That's after 12 months of your employment. So after doing all those 4 steps, you get a full skill assessment in your hand, which you can use to apply for 189, 190, or 491 visas. But generally speaking, it's quite easy to get 189, so you probably won't be looking at 491 option in that case. Processing time, obviously 12 months because of the 12-month work experience requirement. Documents requirement, passport qualification, and there'll be certain reports that you'll need to submit at each stage of your assessment from your workplace. So your employer has to sign off on some documents, and with that, you'll get your final assessment. So looking at point score, so the recent round that happened for 189 was last year in November. So since then, we are still waiting. There have been a few 190 rounds for each state, but there has not been a 189 round. But due to the new financial starting, it may happen sometime in August or September. So looking back, the registered nurses were invited at 70, social worker again consistent at 70. It usually goes up to 75, no more than that. Teaching occupations are again 70 to 75, although the early childhood may be slightly higher because of the number of graduates next time. Remaining all the trade courses are at 65 except chef. So chef is a occupation that has gone a bit higher points. So we generally don't recommend anymore for people to enroll in chef. Juan, do you want to tell about the promotions? You're on mute.
Yes, sure. Xin chào các bạn, mình quay trở lại. Đây là một slide rất là nhanh của team mình về phần promotion dành cho các bạn tham gia buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay. For any attendant to our webinar today, we will have the discount of 10% for the service fee. And for Vietnamese student, we offer free service fee visa 485 if you enroll a course in the future with us under visa 485. Moreover, we have many options. We have very attractive referral scheme, up to 300 Australian dollar for any referral from you. And if any student who enroll with APG, we offer the cashback, maybe 7.5% of 300 of 500 Australian dollar after each semester. So now this is our quick promotion for any attendant today. And if you have any question about the course for PR or about visa PR, you are welcome to give us question, and we are happy to give you detail or to help you to understand more about your application for PR.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Hi, actually, I am international student. I'm from Pakistan. I did the certificate for in kitchen management. Now
Mhm.
I'm going to enroll in uni for the bachelor degree in hospitality, like business, bachelor of business, major in tourism and event.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I count that my point was 85, but if I
Hmm.
do the bachelor degree, it will be like 15 point for the bachelor degree. Is it a good decision, or should I change the course or do something different?
No, so basically, bachelor won't give you extra 15. So instead of the 10 that you were already getting, you'll have 15. So you'll have 5 extra points, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah, so just leave your email. So I'll give you a call after this, and we can calculate your points to make sure that you have the right points.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
Just coming back to your question again, if you have 85 points, then it's a good option. You will be having a high chance of getting invited.
For the
Chef,
198 or 8 something.
189 if the round happens next.
Oh, do you think it's gonna happen, or what do you think?
It will happen sometime probably in August or September. But since it's been almost a year since a round has happened, so we can't really assume points right now. We'll have to wait and see. But worth
Yeah,
having an EOI in if you can.
yeah. Actually, I'm in a New South Wales, and I still on the student visa. So on the meanwhile, I'm doing my job ready. I done PSA. Now
Okay.
I am going to apply for job ready step one.
Okay, so you're a long way away from your assessment finally, right?
Yeah,
So you can't apply EOI right now, but you will have to wait and see.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions can also post in chat box so we can come back to you guys.
Yeah. I have one question on the chat box.
Let me check the question.
I can't see the question, can you?
So
Maybe in Facebook.
I don't know. It's a Zoom meeting chat, but it's about visa 485. Because I'm finishing the course in business and art in UniSA this year, and I would like to ask about 485 if I'm applying with EPG
Okay, okay. So when do you finish your course?
this year.
This year,
Yes,
in December?
yes.
Okay, okay. And have you given a recent PT or IELTS exam? Like
Uh,
within the last 12 months?
no, not actually, but
So
I can take
basically, just
exam.
one thing to keep in mind, like for 485 visa, you need an English score not less than 12 months old. So many people are not aware of this. So make
Yeah.
sure you give your PT by the time you finish your course, so it's easier to apply for 485.
So you mean like not less than 12 months?
Yeah, so the test date when we apply your application should be no later than 12 months old.
Okay. So it means that I have to take the exam now.
Yeah, right now it would be a good time.
Okay. Okay. That's good to
Okay.
know. And how about the chance that I get the visa 485 after finishing the course?
How long is the duration of your course, current course, master's?
It's a Bachelor of Business and art and business.
Okay, and you have studied the whole course in Australia, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm doing full time, and this is a third year. The course is
Okay,
a 3 year course.
and what's your age?
I was born in 2005, so it's
Okay, okay, should be fine then. No issues with you. So
yeah.
usually 485, if you make answer all the questions correct, it's 100% approval rate. So you need to have your English and completion letter plus the AFP. So these are the three main requirements for 485.
So, I'm sorry, can you say that again? English? How
So
English?
English, you'll
Yeah,
have to do a police clearance, AFP,
yeah,
and you need to have your course completion letter.
yeah. Okay. Okay, so 3 of that I can give it to APG and then you do all the procedures for us?
Yes, we handle everything for you.
And how long do you think we should expect that you have a 485?
So probably it can take around 1 to 2 months. They try to process it quicker, so your 485 countdown starts quicker.
Yeah.
But you'll also have to undertake medicals after we apply. So it depends on when you take the medicals.
So English, PTE, police check, course completion, and medical check.
Yeah, medical check will be after the visa application.
Okay, so through Bhopal and things like that.
Yeah, through Bupa. The medical will be through Bupa.
Okay. So it's not like so when do you think I should apply to you? Like after PTE or I can lodge the application now with you?
The most important document PT and the course completion letter. So till you finish your course, we can't process anything.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Remaining documents are just general ID documents, so that's not a problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I
And
have a couple of questions in the chat box.
yeah, before going into to that question, can I mention something with Hian? Thank you
Yeah.
for your question. And as I know you are Vietnamese student, and we are offering free visa service for visa 485. If you have planned to apply any course you would like to study under visa 485. So, if you have that intention, please connect with us as soon as possible to hold this promotion. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
And what
you.
if I don't have the plan to study further yet? Because if 485,
Mm.
can I apply for the job like after finishing the course instead of having study anything?
Now, even you not yet have it for apply, you can apply the job. It is your right. However, to start to do your job, if you would like to work full time or part time, when you have the visa 485, you can work full time. When your visa 485 is not yet granted, you still have to work part time. Okay.
Yeah, but if having part-time from now until I apply for the visa, like I'm doing part-time now, is it
When
any better?
when you are granted visa 485, you can start working full time.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
part-time. So
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
yeah. And we
if
also have the promotion for visa 485 service for Vietnamese market. So if you are interested, I will contact you after seminar.
sure,
Yeah.
please.
Thank you. So now we have
Yeah,
more
we have.
question in the chat box. It's for
Okay.
you, Nazim.
Yeah, I'll take the question. So there's a international student who's doing MPA. Okay, so Master of Professional Accounting, I assume. So what's the best PR pathway for me? I'll finish in 2026. So it can depend, depending on a few factors like your age, if you have any experience, and all those things. So we'll have to calculate your points. But generally speaking, for an accountant, you need to reach at least 95 points to have a chance. So if your profile is strong enough to reach that score, then it's worth pursuing a PR pathway through there. If you don't think you can find a job or you can get only 65, then probably look at alternate study options. Okay. You can just leave your details and we can give you a call back to discuss in detail about this because we need more information for that. Okay. There's another question. I have 85 points for 189. Occupation electrical engineering. Nominated time receiving the invitation. What are the chances? For New South Wales, you don't need to be having a job for sure to be invited, but having a job increases your chances because New South Wales generally looks at two factors, whether your
Hello,
English is good. Hello?
I'm Kulraj Sapura.
Yeah. What's your question? Hello?
I will ask later.
Okay, Najim, can you keep with the question and he will give question later.
Okay,
Can I
okay. Just
ask,
post your question in chat box.
can I ask one quick question?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I just would like to ask you to talk about different states, but visa 485 is for all states or for specific states that we are looking
No,
at?
no. Visa 485 is just a general visa. You can live in any state. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but for other
485 is
states,
a temporary graduate visa. So after
yeah,
you finish your course, you will get that visa.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay, and in that visa, you can go and work anywhere you want.
Yeah. So I would like to ask, why do people need to have another course if they can apply for the job
If
after
there is,
getting?
see, for example, the recent question I was answering, if the guy is doing a professional accounting and he can't reach a point score required, there are some other occupations that have PR at a lower point score. So that's why people do another course so that they get an easier occupation for PR pathway.
Yeah, yeah. But if like someone can get the job during visa 485,
Mm-hmm.
then they don't need to have to
Yeah,
study.
if you get a job in your field, you'll have a skill migration chance as well, depending on whether occupation is in the medium to long-term list or short-term list.
Yeah,
They will have the employer-sponsored pathway as well. So if they do find a job, generally, yeah, it should be good for the PR pathway.
yeah, yeah. So if for example I'm getting the job now, like a part-time job under visa 500, and then with 485 I continue to have that part-time or full-time job, then do you think I should apply for master's course after my BA course finished?
That will depend on your field of study. Okay.
Yeah.
That will depend on whether you can reach the PR points. Can you get a ATEACH in PT for your occupation? Can you get an RT exam? So it depends on your point score whether you can reach the pass point score for that occupation. So here and
Understand.
for this, I think I'll have to have a consultation with you to discuss your case.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I see.
Just leave your email and I'll give you a call back.
Okay, I leave you an email with the chat box or
Yes, chat box.
okay, thank you. Do it now.
Um, I also have a question. So basically, can I ask this question right now?
Yeah. So generally just post on chat box. If there's a question that needs a detailed explanation, I'll give you a call back.
Okay.
So because there are too many questions, just type in chat box. I'll answer each one. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Coming back to the question about the electrical engineer. So generally I was talking about New South Wales.
Yes, I am residing in New South Wales.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear
She
me?
residing
Yeah,
in
I
New
can
South
hear you.
Wales.
I am residing in
Okay.
Pakistan. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're asking whether to be invited for 190, you need to have work experience, or without work experience, can you be invited, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So generally there is no requirement to have work experience to apply 190. You can apply without work experience as well. Okay. But they generally prefer people who have good English and have New South Wales experience. So they are given
Okay.
preference. If in your occupation there's no one that has work experience and you have the highest point, they will invite you as well.
Okay. At the moment,
But
I have superior English.
mhm,
How about if I find a part-time job with relevant to the nominated occupation?
yes. So probably
Is it
see, if you want 491 and if you find a job, part-time job in regional New South Wales for 6 months, you can apply 491 through Pathway 1 if it opens up again. We'll have to see because New South Wales will announce sometime around August or September the new pathways.
okay?
Okay. So we'll have to wait for new information from New South Wales. But in the meantime, you can lodge the EY and keep in the pool.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. So you have the date of effect. Anyway, just leave your email so we can give you a call as
Sure. Sure. I
well.
will
Okay.
share my. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. Okay, I've done skill assessment as an accountant. Odco. So I've done skill assessment. They counted my stage works for due to job duties. Similar. So you got a positive skill assessment as an accountant, you mean? Thai.co.
Yes, yeah. I got the positive, and they counted me the business analyst
Experience as
work
an accountant.
experience. Yeah, so it means this experience also counted as a working experience to 186.
Yes, for the accounting role.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have already 3 years of experience?
Yeah, the 3 years also including the overseas experience, overseas business
Yeah,
analyst
should
experience.
be
Yeah,
fine. So
they said.
for 186 visa, you should have 3 years experience, either overseas or Australia, everything you can combine.
Okay, so I mean, like, they counted me the business analyst working experiences because job duties was similar to accountant.
Yeah, that works. As soon
Mhm.
as you got the positive skill assessment, immigration won't have any issues.
Okay.
Okay.
So how much the fee for the 186 for the service?
Okay, there are actually 3 parts. I'll have to explain you in detail about this. So probably leave your email because I'll have to discuss a few things with you. So it will
Okay.
depend. The fees will vary depending on the company turnover as well. There are some factors there as well. So I'll need some details about the company and yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Thank
just
you.
leave your email. Probably will give you a call back tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I'm a student with few months to apply for 485 and a half. Which currently coming. So Shaheen.
Yeah.
Yes, Shaheen. So you have a skill assessment done as engineering technologist, but the age is 34. So how many points do you have for 189?
I applied for like 491, submit my UI with the regional point, it's become 65.
Okay. And do you have any experience in regional or no?
No, I live in Sydney.
Okay. So you have just offshore experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for that, it will be slightly hard to get invited because the competition on this occupation is quite high. So one pathway you can explore is look for a job in regional New South Wales. And if pathway 1 opens up, after 6 months of employment, you can directly apply the 491 nomination. You don't need an invite as well.
Sorry, I didn't catch it. Not the last one.
So like for 491 visa, there are 3 pathways, okay?
Okay.
So for example, someone has graduated there, okay? Second is someone like you who is in Sydney, just applied the 491, okay? Third one, which is the pathway 1 actually, is if you have a job in regional area in your nominated occupation and you work there for 6 months, you can directly apply the 491 nomination.
Okay.
So that's your best pathway at this point score.
Okay. So I just want to know that like it's a little bit very tough to get invited from this occupation.
Yes, it is.
So is there any other option for me, like any
So
other
you are
course,
currently studying Masters of IT?
Masters of Information and Communication Technologies.
Yeah. So MICT, okay. So in that also, most occupations where you can get a positive skill assessment, the point requirement will be more than 90. Okay.
Okay.
So that's also going to be a hard for you. So how much have you studied the course? Like half, more than half?
I'm in my last semester.
Okay, last semester. Okay, probably finish your course. And when do you turn 35?
Next year.
Okay. So you just apply the
Not
485.
next year, maybe in 2026.
So yeah, unless you turn 36, you can apply the 485. So you're just checking that. So you can apply the 485, and probably on the 485, you can look to do a course which has PR at a lower point score.
Okay.
Okay,
What kind of
that's
course
one
you are
option.
suggest like?
Juan, what course can he do for easier PR pathways?
For PR pathway, I
Like at
often
lower point scores, like 65 to 70 points.
Yeah, for the option of construction course to get the trade job like a surgery in carpentry, surgery in bricklaying, surgery in painting, you should prefer this kind of course because now the point score for visa 189 is just around the 65. It's very good. But for this job, after completing the course, you need to apply for JRP for skill assessment. So you can get the casual job to get to accumulate your working experience for JRP to complete skill assessment.
Okay, but the main issue is that if I go for a trade course, it will take
Mhm.
1 year to complete the trade course, and I have
Yeah,
to.
it will be touch and go. Like you have to make sure that you have a job arranged before you finish the course.
Okay. Okay,
Because if you
understand.
don't do that, the course money will also be wasted. So I wouldn't recommend in that case.
Okay.
Okay. The other
Okay.
option you can explore is the graduate diploma of early childhood teaching. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That sometimes comes at 70 to 75. But in that, if you find a job, there's a chance of state sponsorship as well because it's in demand in all the states. So wherever you,
Okay. That sounds
because
better.
for
Do for that childhood course, do I need to do work experience for
no,
assessment?
no. So for their assessment criteria is pretty simple. Like you do that 1 year course and you're straight away eligible. And the reason for this, I'll explain you. So basically, they are short on 10,000 teachers. So they need early childhood teachers. So right now, they took out all the English requirement. The work experience requirement was never there. So it is a very safe occupation you can say for the next 1 to 2 years, where you can do the course, get the skill assessment, no job requirement, and get a PR at a lower point score.
Okay, I have one more question. Like, if I do go for the early childhood, so
Mhm.
it will count my overseas experience as well or not?
No, overseas experience is in another occupation, right?
Yeah.
It's no. So the work experience won't be counted. So it's just your nominated occupation. Whichever you nominate for the PR, you can count experience of that occupation only.
Okay. So my
Okay?
overseas expense will be not count in any other occupation.
No.
Okay.
So considering
Got
the
it.
information you've given, probably look for a job in regional. That's your best bet. Or try to
Okay.
increase your points.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, Shaheen. Okay. Environmental engineering, I've worked at an environmental engineering Perth, I have 75 points. Okay, if I'm not wrong, this occupation got invited for 85. Let me confirm. Yeah, so last 189 round, it got invited for 85 points. So is there a way you can increase your points, John?
Yes, I'm trying to try the PT again for next week.
Okay, so PT, you have just 65
Te-
each.
Yeah, 10 points. So I'm trying to increase to 20 points.
Have you given the NATI exam?
Not yet.
Okay, so see, these are the two things which are the easiest to score points on. So probably if you just do PT as well, it will give you a very good chance.
So I am in right now in Geraldton, Perth.
Mm-hmm.
So I work in a council as a waste
Okay,
collection officer.
okay.
So
And can they sponsor you as well?
no, I just work in a council. They can't sponsor me.
Okay. So you'll have to look at skill independent PR pathways only then.
Yeah, or the regional one.
Regional one, the problem is right now all the states are resetting their requirements. So for the
Yeah.
state thing, we can't advise right now. So we'll have to wait for them to release more information. Western Australia is pretty quick. So probably by July end or August, they will release all their requirements.
Okay.
Okay.
I just graduated from the recently from NSW institution. Does that PR pathway 3 still exist?
You have to come back and live in regional for that.
Is that a good
Be-
option? Like to resign here?
Honestly, wherever you have a job in your occupation, that's the best option, irrespective of the state. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And New South Wales, where did you graduate from?
Wollongong.
Okay, so can try for 491 under pathway 3, I think that is. So you
Yeah.
are a New South Wales regional graduate. So there could be a chance for you. Can keep an eye for that.
Okay.
Okay.
So when will
But
it will close or just
no, the EOIs were invited last time in probably June for New South Wales. So this thing, New South Wales is the last one to open every time. So New South Wales, I don't expect to open before September.
September?
Yeah,
Okay.
you won't know before that. Even the new requirements, you won't know before September.
Okay. So the
Because,
pathway 3 will
yeah,
be there till September.
no, it was for this financial year, the last financial year. For the new financial year, new requirements will be released by September, most likely. For New South Wales, I'm talking about.
Okay.
For other states like Western Australia and Tasmania and all that, they will be released a lot sooner. So they are a bit quick to announce their requirements. Probably sometime by August.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
But
you.
till then, you can do what's in your hand, which is PT.
Yep.
Okay.
So means I got a advice that like the in the Perth it is very hard to like invited for the environmental engineering.
No, that's what I said. That's due to the last year's skill list and whatever requirements. The new financial year will have new requirements that will be released. So last year you can ignore for now.
Okay.
Okay, they'll have a new in-demand occupation list. They may add a few occupations, they may remove a few occupations as well. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
for that you have to wait, but in the meantime, PT is something you need to work on.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Next question. I have a job in my field of IT, and the course is also in IT. Should I do student for 5 points? Current points are 85. Hi, Priyam. Priyam, are you there?
I ask in the meantime.
Hello? Yeah, Hian.
Yeah, I just would like to ask for my brother. He's finishing master in actuary. Actuary
Actuarial
is
science.
actuarial science in the UK, and he's already finished his BA in mathematics. So he's working I think 1 year after he had got his master's, and he's now in Vietnam. So he would like to apply for PR or 491. So do you think he has a chance to apply now, or he has to wait until 3 years of experience?
Does he have a sponsor here in Australia?
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
No, this is a very detailed thing. I'll have to have a consultation with him before advising anything.
So if his auntie has a PR, is it
Who has
goes?
PR?
Auntie,
Who has auntie?
yeah, aunt, like
No, it will not help in any way. Like he'll have to do it through himself.
So who do you think would be the best sponsor?
He needs to find an employer to sponsor him. The family member can't sponsor him.
Okay. So employer,
Okay.
like he has a job or something.
Exactly. Job offer or something. Okay.
Hey, Nazim,
So
Priyam is not here anymore. So
not
we
here
move to
anymore.
the
Okay,
next
we'll move
question.
to the
Yeah.
next question. Okay. I want to
Yeah.
change my course to Master of Social Work. My PT score, is it possible to direct Master of Social Work? When is it possible with score of 66 and where?
Hello,
When?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I want to change my course to Master of Social Work. Actually, I want to change in the basic social work courses that you have talked earlier. So, is it possible to get enrolled in that point?
Thank you for your question. For direct enrollment to Master of Social Work, if you have the PT 65 or band, it is okay. However, it depends on the college or university. They will accept your prior study before. Some college they can accept your background from business. Can I know what is your bachelor degree or your previous qualification?
Actually, I have completed my bachelor degree from Bachelor of Economics.
Oh, okay. I have some option they can accept you for 2-year Master of Social Work. Their tuition fee around 26,000 per year. They have they are based in Perth, that is Acknowledged Education or SCU. Other college they can offer you 2.5 years if you need more time to wait to increase your age to meet high points for in terms of age. And for the course, for your question, you can apply for direct enrollment. It depends on what college or what university you choose to apply.
Okay. It's like is it depends on if I actually, as my ultimate goal is to get the peer from NSW. Is it possible to get peer? I mean, is it possible to get good score if I complete my course from institution who accept this score?
He have question about the PR opportunity in New South Wales, Nazim. Of course, we will recommend you the accredited course to help you for skill assessment. And for PR, Nazim, can you help him?
Yeah, sure. So what's your question? Can you please repeat?
Actually, my question was that, like, if I complete my course, my Master of Social Work from institution who accepts my this score, is it possible to get skill assessment after that?
You need to do an accredited course. So is your course accredited, the one where you want to do?
Sorry, I cannot get it. Can you repeat, please?
So there are courses that are accredited and there are ones that are not accredited. So the place from where you want to do the course, is it accredited or no?
Actually, currently, I'm not enrolling in social work. I'm currently student of applied economics, but I want to change my course to social work due to the reason of PR. So that's why I'm traveling to take decisions. So which courses and which institute or university should be the best to get chance of on PR and these stuffs.
Okay, so Juan will guide you to a course that is having accreditation. That way, if
Yes,
you
sure.
finish that course, then you will be able to apply skill assessment without any experience.
Yes, we have offer normally when we give the consultation for students who choose study Master of Social Work. We always give option of accredited course to help them after completing the course. They don't need the working experience for skill assessment. So if you need to have more option for study, we can give you a list of course after can you leave the email and your phone number? After the webinar, we can contact you to give you the course list, and then you can choose which college or which university you should go with. Okay?
Okay, I have
Yeah.
one more question that actually now I'm living in Sydney, in city.
Yes.
So is it possible to not to go to regional for complete this course and living in Sydney and complete this course from a city institution and do the same thing, I mean, for skill assessment?
Yes, it depends on the accredited course or not. You are eligible for doing skill assessment right after completing the course. You don't, it doesn't matter the regional area. The regional area just help you to have 5 score if you study 2 years there. For
Okay,
skill
and
assessment, you don't worry about the regional or not.
is it like that if I do not live in regional, then my overall point should be much more better than the other students?
So
Um,
basically, I will answer this because if you enroll in a course in regional area, you have to live there, then you can get 5 extra points. So if you're not living in regional and studying regional, you will not have that 5 extra points. That's the difference.
So a student between who lives in regional and who lives in city, when both students will apply for the peer, actually their eligibility will be same.
No, their point score will be the same unless the guy is studying in regional. So just living won't give you 5 points. You have to study in the regional institution as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So that will make the difference. If someone is just living in regional, it will not give him any extra points.
I mean, living in regional at the same time studying in regional institutions too.
Yes, that will give him 5 extra points.
Okay. Then if I go there and complete my my master from here, then is it true that it will be more easier for me to get PR and
Yes, if you do a course in regional, it becomes slightly easier to get the PR because of the 5 extra points.
is there anything changes? I mean, is there anything difference between the without this 5 point
Yeah, you
between
are 5 points less than others, right? So if one guy has done in regional, one has done in like Sydney, so he has 5 points extra compared to him of regional, which the New South Wales guy can't get. So that's the only difference.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
next question. We'll move on quickly now. Pari Garg.
Yeah.
Pari, so
Parigar still here.
she's
He's still here, Parigar.
Hi.
Yep. So you're doing Bachelor's of Software Engineering. I'll be applying for 485 next month, 21 years old. What are the best PR? So
I just
Pari,
completed my degree from college in Melbourne. It doesn't come in regional. So
okay,
like my student visa will expire in next month. So I'll be applying for 485. And I just wanted
okay,
to explore my PR options, like the
oh,
pathway options.
okay, Bachelor. So you have done in a regional area, you say, right?
No, not in regional.
Not in regional. Okay. Education 15, and you are just 21 years old.
Yes.
And what's the best PT score you can get, you think? You can get 8 each?
Yeah.
Okay, and you can take a NATI exam?
I actually didn't plan to take one, but if I have to, I can take one.
Okay, and are you looking for jobs in software or have you found one?
Yes, I'm looking for jobs.
Okay. So I'll just quickly calculate how much you can get. You're single as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, 25, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So basically, if you find work experience, do a professional year, get PT, NATI, you can go up to 90 points. Okay.
Okay.
You are missing out 5 points because of your age, which will take 4 years. Okay.
Okay.
So that's one issue. But anyway, last time software developers got invited at 85 points. So it's
Okay.
worth having an EOI in there. It's worth pursuing your PR pathway through the IT. Just you have to find a job. Make sure you find a job.
Yeah, I'm looking for one.
Yeah, if
So
you think you can't find a job, then probably change your occupation and do a small teaching course or something that will give you an easier PR pathway. When I
teaching
say
course
easier,
in
I mean
ECT.
lower. Yeah, ECT. So ECT will give you a PR pathway at 70 to 75 points. IT will give you
Okay.
at 90 to 95 points usually.
Okay. And if I find my job in regional and I start living in regional, will it make
Mhm.
any difference?
Yeah, so if you last year the rule was under 491 pathway 1, if you work 6 months in a regional area, you can directly apply for a 491. So you didn't have to wait for any invite. So that was a pathway that was very popular. It
Okay.
closed down in January last year because too many people applied for it. So we are still
Okay.
waiting on the new rules, whether they will have the same requirements or they will tweak the requirements a little bit.
And according to you, which is the best place to live in according to like for the PR options, like
For the
Melbourne,
PR
Sydney,
options, for the
yeah.
PR, wherever you find the job, that will give you the advantage. Okay.
Okay.
So if you just move anywhere and you don't find a job, it is not that helpful.
Right now, I don't have a job and I'm still living in Melbourne because I just finished
Yeah.
my degree. But
So
I'm
you
open
probably
to
can try to
relocation and I'm
apply.
looking for
Yeah, you
jobs.
try to apply all over Australia. Wherever you
Okay.
find a job, that will give you a better PR chance.
Okay.
Okay. Because each state, for their state requirements, they either look
Mhm.
at a graduate of that state or someone
Okay.
who has work experience in that state.
Okay.
Okay. So these are two main requirements. Just keep in mind.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can I
Okay.
ask you a quick question about 491? If I'm having a family and having 491, so do I, as a main applicant, can stay in the regional area, or the whole family have to stay in regional area for the
No,
whole
the
time?
whole family will have to stay in regional.
Yep, I see.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, moving on quickly. Next question is
From
Xiaomi.
Xiaomi. I am a Master of Construction Management student. Did it my last term, and I have done a Bachelor of Civil Engineering, live in New South Wales. What are the best PR pathway? Xiaomi, can you unmute? And if you have more questions, you can discuss with Nazim.
Yeah, hi. Um,
Hi. So I have a couple of questions for you. Have you done your skill assessment in civil engineering or no?
no, not yet. I'm just
Okay,
planning. So,
okay. And the Master of Construction Management, have you finished the studies?
no, this is my last
Last term.
term.
Okay,
Yeah.
last term. And have you found a job in that field so far?
No, not yet.
Okay. Because for the skill assessment in that, you will need 1 year experience, okay? That way you can
Okay.
go through VETASYS and just apply, and you can also try your engineering skill assessment.
Yeah.
Okay, that will give you another PR pathway with Engineers Australia.
So
So
I
for
need
you, yeah,
sorry.
tell me.
Just for master of construction, just I need to 1 year experience for
Get
like
the
which
skill assessment. Yes.
so like master like construction manager or what the in the construction manager different
Construction
field
manager. Yes.
as a
Construction
manager.
project manager. Yes. So that
Yeah,
will give you a very easy PR pathway. Let me check the last time point score. So for civil engineer, it's 85. Construction. So construction project manager, it was just 70 points. So as soon as you get the work experience, the pathway becomes a lot easier.
So after finishing my course, so I just need to get the job and 1 year experience.
Exactly. With that, we'll apply the
And
skill assessment and then launch the UI, and most likely we'll get the 189 visa.
and the other one, the Bachelor of Civil Engineering, what are they? For that?
Bachelor of Civil Engineering, you mean?
Yeah, it's in Bachelor.
For that, you can apply a skill assessment from EA. We'll just have to assess your degree. So probably leave your email and we'll give you a call back to have a detailed consultation. If we can get that skill assessment, again, the point score in that is a bit high. So it's around 85 to 90. So in that, would be better if you can find a job in your current field.
Like in construction management.
Yes. Civil engineering, if you can go up to 90 points, then it's worth pursuing.
Okay, so I need to drop my email for the
Yeah,
inquiry.
just drop your email in the comments and we'll give you a call tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So moving on to next question, Sudeep. Sudeep, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Yes, Sudeep. So have you completed your early childhood course and you have 75 to 80 points, you say?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure about it, but I anticipate that I have around that point at the moment.
Okay, I'll do a quick calculation. Your age?
25, 26.
Okay. And what other courses you have done here in Australia?
That's Bachelor in IT.
Bachelor in IT, then you did this course, okay? Okay, so 15.5.
Yeah.
PT, what's the best score you can get?
Not sure, but I'm expecting for 8 each.
8 each. Okay. And NATI? Can you give a NATI exam?
Yeah, I'm preparing for it, but I haven't attempted it. But yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. And are you single?
No, I'm married.
Married. Okay. What does your partner do? Like, what's her occupation and highest qualification?
He don't have any qualification over here.
Okay. Can she get
Over here or overseas?
anywhere? Has she done a bachelor's in any field?
Yeah. Yes, she has masters
Okay.
overseas
Master's in which field?
in science.
Okay. Any work experience?
She used to teach over there.
Okay, not
But yeah,
relevant.
or this yeah, not relevant.
But she can get 6 each in English, right?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay, okay. You can still reach 80 points easily. And do you have any work experience in ECT right now?
No, I haven't got any. I'm just trying to look for job, and I'm targeting to move to the regional. That's why I'm applying for the job in different regional areas, so it'll be easier for me.
Okay. See, I can see that you can get up to 80 points if you get the PT and NATI done.
Mhm.
Okay. So with 80 points, you can lodge the EOI. There is a good chance you can also be invited in 189 round only. So you may not have to move after all. But yeah, keep looking for a job because that's an area where you can increase further 5 points if you do find one.
But last time when I checked, in Canberra ACT matrix, it shows 105 points for 491.
No, see, we don't have a lot of applicants for ACT matrix, but I'm talking about the New South Wales or other states. Anywhere you go, okay, because that matrix point score is totally different than the one we have calculated just now. Okay, ACT follows
Oh,
their
okay.
own matrix point score. That's a different point score. So they give points for living for a certain amount of time in that ACT area. What your wife does she live with you? Does she work there? So you have points for those things. So this point score is different to that point score.
Okay. So what I'm
Okay.
thinking is I'm thinking to move nearby the Queen Bin so that I'll be eligible for both NSW and ACT. Is that true?
You don't need to because you have a decent point score. Okay. If you find a job in normal NSW anywhere, you'll have a very high chance of being invited. Even if you don't find a job, you have a very good chance of being invited with the point score. Just work on your PT. PT, if you get 8 each, you are done almost.
The thing is that I don't want to take any risk, even a single slight risk. That's why I
Yeah.
just wanted to land in the safe landing position. That's why I was thinking to move somewhere. Can you suggest me anything like that?
See, if you want to move someone, then probably in regional New South Wales will give you the best chance. Okay. Just try to find a job as an ECT anywhere in regional. That will give you a lot more
Oh, okay.
options. Okay, it will
Okay,
open up
yeah.
491 as well, and
Uh-huh.
190 will be a very strong applicant.
Okay, yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, sir.
Next one. I'm graduated in uni. I'm applying 485, thinking of studying childhood education. Okay, Shahrukh, are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah, Shahrukh. So what have you done for the graduation?
So I've done Bachelor of Computer Engineering at University of Wollongong
Okay,
regional.
and you don't have any interest in pursuing a PR pathway in computer engineering?
Actually, I have, but I won't be eligible for the pathway 3491 because I have done, during the COVID time, I have done one semester online. So
Okay.
that's stopping me from applying for 491 pathway 3.
Okay, but still, if you do get a job in regional pathway, one could be an option, right?
Yes, that's right. But I think I actually don't really wanted to go for 491 for 3 years to wait for PR.
Okay.
If I can, if I can get 190, it will be the best thing. But I'm taking this as an safe option.
Okay, and have you calculated what point score you can get to?
Yeah, if I go for childhood teacher, I calculate I got around 90 points with NATI and 20 in PTE. 90 points are there.
90?
Yeah.
Okay, can I just recalculate once?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Age?
25.
Okay, education, you already have 15, Australian study, you have 5. PT, you can get 8 each, right?
Yes.
Okay, and NATI can be done.
Yes.
And you must be single.
Yes.
Okay, single. Okay. And you have the regional points?
For study, as I said,
You
like
have done a bachelor, right?
yeah, I have done bachelor's, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you will get that. So just one semester you are not here.
Yeah, that's COVID time border closure. I was in there.
It's okay. It should be fine. 30, 50, 70, 80. Yeah, correct. So you can get up to 90. So two things for you. Either you can go for the trade course or early childhood, but early childhood will be a lot easier because of the requirements.
Yeah.
and the course will be online on 485. So have you applied 485 or are you looking to apply 485? Applying
I will be
soon.
applying it soon. I'm waiting for the completion letter from the uni. I just finished in last week. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? You can just apply for the course right now. Probably the July batch would be open somewhere. So they will
But the
give you the
question
offer
is like,
letter.
will I can't apply without the completion letter, right?
Yeah, the completion letter is required.
Yeah,
We can get the conditional offer maybe. If you give all your remaining documents, we can get the conditional offer.
Okay.
Okay.
I
When
will.
is the completion letter due?
See, yesterday was the results out, you know.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the results got out, and I applied it yesterday itself, but I have to wait for some time. I'm going tomorrow to uni to just check with, if there is a chance of getting it early so I can join the July
Okay.
batch.
Okay. No worries. Just update us and let us know if you do get and want to enroll.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Sayyeda, you have your hand raised. How can I help?
Hello,
Oh,
good morning, sir. Sir, I have a question about the Masters of Research, taking admission in that course. So I came to know that your organization is helping the students getting admission there and having 25% scholarship. I have done my master's in IT recently.
yeah, Sayyeda.
So, sir, I don't know which college is best for me and how many marks are required, like points are required to get the PR.
So you are looking to enroll for a master by research course, are you?
Yes, and I have
Okay.
done Masters of IT Cybersecurity.
Okay. And recently completed?
Yep, from here, Australia.
And have you applied the 485?
No,
You have not applied the 485 so far.
yes, I didn't
Okay.
apply.
So yeah, for you, depending on your case, it would be better to go by master by research straight away. That way you have two advantages. Firstly, which nationality are you?
So I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay. So firstly, you'll get a 2-year visa for the master by research because the visa risk is non-existent for that. Like almost everyone gets granted. Okay.
Okay.
And after that 2 years, you'll get 10 extra points in IT. Plus, you will get a 3-year 485 visa. So almost like a 5-year 485 visa you have because this will have full-time work rights as well.
Mm-hmm. And if I didn't get any job at the point when I'm in TR, so what will be the chances? Like how many points I should have?
See, for IT occupations, around 90 to 95 will be required minimum.
Mhm.
If you can't get there, it will be hard. So probably you'll have to get 8 each in PT and do an RT exam as well and try to find a work experience.
Okay. And sir, what is the assessing body for Masters of Research points?
No. That if you do in STEM field, you will get 10 points straight away. You don't need to do any assessment for that. So we have accredited courses which will give you 10 points straight away. So you'll know beforehand whether you'll get 10 points or no.
Okay. And sir, I have one another question. Like from Pakistan, I have done Masters of Teaching, MA and BA both, and I have almost 5 years of experience as well.
Mhm.
So, is there any way I can move towards the teaching course?
You may be able to. We'll have to have a look at your degree and do a bit of search. So probably you book a consultation, just leave your email and we'll get
Okay.
back to you on this and book a consultation because that will have to look at the degree carefully and look at whether it's accredited or no.
Okay.
Okay. Riddhi, you have your hand raised, but can you please post your question because we may be finishing soon and we'll give you a call back tomorrow to continue with your queries.
Yeah, I already sent a message in your inbox.
Yeah, Riddhi, I'm so sorry. If we can't answer, I'll give you a call tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, no worries. Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Riddhi. Okay. Azim, I'm working in Shan. Okay, Azim, are you here? Azim is not here, right? Okay. Yes,
I don't
Daniel.
think so. So we can move to next question.
1 second, Daniel.
Yes. Hey,
Do
how
you
are
have
you?
any
Thank you.
question?
Yes, I'm sorry. I just for any reason I went out of the meeting, but I'm here again. So
Yeah.
my question
Daniel, just
is,
one thing. Can you post your question on the chat box because we may be ending soon, so I can give you a call back to discuss tomorrow again.
Okay, this in the
Chat
comments,
box. Yeah, in the chat box. Yeah.
chat box. So thanks.
Okay. Okay. Kolraj Sapota, are you still here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you've done Cert 4 and Diploma in Hospitality,
Yeah, and
and
just now
now
I'm doing bachelor.
okay. And have you found a job as a chef or a cook?
No, I have done before job. That's why I joined bachelor.
Okay. Have you done the Job Ready program after your completion of Cert 4?
No,
Okay. Do you have overseas experience?
yeah, overseas experience, but before 2019,
Before 2019. Okay, we may have to have a look. How much experience do we have?
3 years as a chef.
Okay, we can look for RPL. Just send your CV. Just leave your email. I'll contact you. Send me your CV and I'll have a look.
Okay,
Leave your email in the chat box and I'll get back to you tomorrow.
okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. Ramesh, you have
Uh,
your hand raised?
yes, I just posted my question just before the Raj's question.
Yeah, the
Um,
Shanvi client. Okay.
yes, exactly. So I have the scenario where I need to decide whether to stay in Wollongong. Currently, I'm living in Wollongong.
Okay.
And I did my master's degree from University of Wollongong, MPA, and I got a skill assessment. And I
As
worked
an
with a,
accountant.
yes.
Okay.
And then I've also did like 3 years of work with company Deloitte during my 485 visa. So I only
Okay.
have I have like 1 year of extension as I'm regional, but I'm working with Shanvi to get a ECT course for my partner, and we are trying to get the course in Southern Cross University, which is in Sydney. But it will be very difficult for us to get a 4 years of 485 visa studying from Sydney, I guess. So that's why I need to. I'm thinking whether to move to Perth and what would be the best option because to move forward and get the good correct PR pathway for us.
So you have 3 years of experience as an accountant, right?
Yeah, just less than 3 years, 2 years, 10 months.
Okay. So how many points do you get for 189? I know accounting is a hard, but if you reach 95, there is a chance.
No, I'm not able to get my good PTE score in one of the bands. I always get low. So that's the
Okay.
reason why I'm getting like 80 points for 491 only
Okay.
with all the points as
And
my age
you and
also.
your wife are on 485 visa, right?
Yes, both are on 485 visa.
Okay. So how will you apply the student visa from offshore?
Yes.
Okay. And is the uni ready to give the admission? Because I have had many refusals. That's why I'm confirming.
Right now, we are still working through with the admission team in
Yeah.
Southern Cross University. The Shanvi is not available today, tomorrow, but Monday we will be able to follow up with the uni to get the response, how they will be giving us admission or not, because we have fulfilled all the requirements, financials, and everything
No,
are
no, the
sorted.
problem is the 485 visa. So I have many clients who have fulfilled the requirements, but
Yeah.
on the 485 visa, because there is a high risk of refusal, many
Yeah.
unis are not giving the offer letter. So just wait for your offer letter, or else if you want, you can come to see me on Monday in office and I
Okay.
can help you better because your
Okay.
situation is a bit delicate. So just come
Okay.
to office and see me once.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Guys, we may be finishing soon. So please post your questions in the chat box and we can give you a call back tomorrow. We have just 5 minutes remaining. Juan, do you want to say something before we close?
I think I saved all question and
Yeah.
information from clients, and we will try to contact our clients as soon as possible from tomorrow. So if you have more questions, please leave your question in chat box, and our counselor and our migration agent will contact you as soon as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. And we'll be
Yeah.
following up on chat box questions tomorrow.